What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. We're at the track today with my new car. This is a 2014, so it's actually not my car, but it's gonna be partially my car for a couple sessions today. So this is Chris. We've been talking to each other back and forth on Instagram for, it's been about a year or so. And actually about a year ago, he was trying to get me to, it was either a JZ or a K swap, or you wanted me to EV swap it with your Spark, right? Yep. We talked about a bunch of stuff. So he basically bought this thing from the auction wrecked, and fixed the fender, pulled the core support. Did you put a new bumper and stuff on it, or? Nope, that's the bumper, just this rear quarter and some suspension parts. The wheel was bent in, so toe arm, that kind of stuff. But just like $500 in parts. Yeah, which ain't too bad. So a little bit of body work and stuff right there. Hopefully the wind isn't too bad. But we are at my local track. This is the drag strip that I potentially may be bringing the Civic back to tonight to take for some rips. So one of the things that I've been thinking about lately is, you know, drag racing, drifting, all that stuff. You don't get a whole lot of time in the car. And so Chris has been talking to me about road course, and he's like, come drive my Tesla, come drive this thing. So finally met up with him, what was it? It was like a month ago when I almost ran a 9 with the Civic. He brought his Tesla out. That was the first time I met him, and started talking to him. He wasn't as creepy as I thought he was gonna be. And that's right. And so anyhow, then you know, we started talking about it, and I was like, well, you know, maybe I should take you up on that offer about that thing. So we're out here. So this thing's basically stock. It has a header, and it has some Nanking. Are these 100 treadwear or 200 tread?
I think they're closer to 100, but they are the AR1.
Yeah. So coilovers or anything, or stock? Nope,
stock suspension.
Stock.
Hawk pads, fluid, and stainless lines. Pretty much stock.
Pretty stock. And then the only, I think the best modification in here, get that motion auto shift knob. I just brought, this thing has 63,000 miles. So this is BRZ. Yep. 30 old BRZ. So basically I think we're gonna go out for like a 30-minute session. I'm gonna ride with him. He's gonna show me the course. I've never actually, other than driving at the firm in Florida with Adam with the R8 and driving the GT350 before Colette set it on fire, you know, that was kind of my only track kind of experience. So I think it makes sense, you know, gives me something to do. If you mess up a lap, you can always make it up on the next one, and you're running against yourself with the time. So he has a lap timer and everything set up here. So I guess we're just gonna hop in the car. Yeah. We're gonna go out for a session, see how it is. Like I said, I'm gonna ride with him, and he's gonna let me drive. Definitely seems like a lot of fun.
Oh, dude. Yeah. Are you ready to go?
Especially in this car, because it just seems like you could just mat it.
Exactly. You can pretty much floor it everywhere, out of turns and everything.
It's like a really good car, I think, to start out in.
It is.
Probably the perfect car to start out in.
You ready to give it a shot?
Yeah, sure.
feels like it. It's got variable cam. It's all above 4. Do you want me to record you?
Yeah, if you want.
You'll kind of feel when you're in that group. That was the traction control doing that.
Oh, that's good then.
And
That means I was ripping it.
yep. There it is again.
That was.
Yep. We'll fix that.
Did you hit any prairie dogs yet?
No, close. And yeah, you just get down in that groove. And out. And in. You've been doing good at this turn, so I don't really need to give you any advice on it. That's actually one of the harder ones. And stay out. No, not bad at all, man.
So that was my first, basically a little bit of a session out. Not a 100% like complete one because he drove a couple laps, kind of showed me around the track. But the nice thing is there's like 4 cars here today, so there's literally nobody else here. He's inside trying to do the pedal dance right now to get the traction control to completely turn off, because I guess it doesn't 100% turn off on these cars. So he's doing that. But yeah, this thing's basically 100% stock, like I said, stock header, and then just the like 100 treadwear-ish tires. But it feels like it has a decent amount of grip, or a lot of grip, for just being like a stock car. And like I said, this is the first time I've ever actually took something on the road course, other than my R8 when we were down in Florida at the firm. So I know I probably have a lot of bad habits and doing a lot of weird stuff. So you know, again, apologize. But one of the things that I'd like to do is, you know, build a car essentially for this to come out. We're talking about Ty's CRX. You know, me build something, he build something. We could come out and play like cat and mouse. Have Chris come out. He has his Tesla. He'll probably beat up on us all. Yeah, it's definitely cool. Let me know if you guys have any suggestions or ideas on how we could actually make like the content on this cool. I know it's not that it's, you know, obviously you're just driving around on a road course, and it's really cool doing it. It feels really cool to be the guy behind the wheel, but watch, you know, in the camera, I don't know how cool it actually looks. So I don't know, we got to make this cool, man.
More cameras maybe, or
More, maybe like 10 cameras and switch the camera angle.
drone? Yeah.
Switch the camera angle every like 2 seconds. And then a drone would be kind of cool.
Yeah.
If you could like, you could be in the passenger seat piloting the drone,
That's
like
true.
as we're ripping around the track. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
But I mean, for like what'd you pay for this thing? 4,500?
Yeah, 4,500, 500 to fix it.
Yep.
And
Wrecked BRZ from the auction track car. So I don't know. Well, we're gonna go back out after he does the pedal dance and figures that out.
yeah, the biggest thing is to try and maintain like a smooth steering motion. Rotate, that helps it.
It's weird in the passenger seat, huh?
Yeah, that's hard. car driving around?
in stock BRZ. What is that? When does the last time start?
Now. Right there.
Oh, that's my best one yet.
Right? So brake at the 1. Let it stay out to the middle. And yep, slowly reel her in. And then stay. You don't have to brake too hard here. There you go. Late brake. And turn in. Aim for the middle of the turn out here. And then turn in. And then like let it come out so you get that speed going. Stay out, then go in. Then let it come out, then in.
Kind of like that corner.
Yeah, it's fun, and you can take it inside more and try to like let it come out more. So here, late turn, like brake, stay outside, then come in. You can take a lot more speed then that way.
Am I on throttle in the right areas or?
Yeah, you're good. 159, that's not bad at all. You got it, man. You don't have to brake too much, just cut it into the right angle. You're trying to hit these compressions. They'll help hold the car in.
Messed that one up.
It's alright.
See, we got plenty more.
That's right. You get more and more
It's a
tries.
nice thing. Right where that prairie dog is. Where do you normally brake on this one?
At those black marks when you first enter. Get out of the way. Stay outside, brakes, and then cut in. Perfect. See how much more speed you carry if you
Yeah.
stay out? A lot of this car is just getting the weight to the front tires.
Yeah.
That was a 10th faster. You're consistent.
I felt like that one should have been slower, kind of.
I know you got a 158.
Brake at the 1.
Brake at the 1. Let off. Let it come out. Now start to cut in. Get on the gas.
hard on the brakes.
No, that's the great thing about light cars. Like, makes them way cheaper to operate and everything. $795.
Yeah, part of those turns. So I'm doing like a mixture of like left foot brake on certain ones,
Right.
and then like on the ones where you downshift, then I'm actually doing like the left. You know, I'm actually using like the brake. Is that kind of what you're supposed to be doing, or?
Yeah, like I tend to like right foot brake more here, and like the Tesla left foot brake because there's no other pedal, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, because most of the time I'm trying to heel toe, like, or roll my ankle at least to give gas and brake at the same time.
Yeah. Yeah. See, and I'm not that good because I've never had to be.
No, exactly. Yeah, I mean all that like just takes practice, especially in different cars, to learn the throttle response at what's going to get you to those RPMs. Like this one.
And I'm used to turbo too, where you like want to kind of keep her.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, so when I'm drifting, like, you know, depending on what normally when I'm drifting, I'm always freaking left foot braking, so. Okay, so that was my second little session cruising through. So I actually did a 157 was the fastest time. Chris says he's about 154, 155 that he could typically run here. And then I guess there's a group of like there's like a BRZ spec like NASA class where they have like bigger brakes and like 225s, at least coilovers, a couple more adjustable suspension arms and stuff. This one is basically 100% stock other than the tires, really, and full interior AC, all that stuff. So 157, that was my best time. That's the fastest I've ever ran it at this track. That's honestly the first time I've ever actually had a lap time, like a lap timer timing me on a track where I was trying it. So pretty cool. He was just checking the tire temps and you know, seeing I guess how the alignment is, and you know, I mean, it's pretty much stock, so not much to do to it. But yeah, it's kind of cool to get a you know, a baseline. Really makes me wish I would have brought the R8 out here and, you know, set some times in that. But it's just kind of cool now because, like, you know, if we do start bringing stuff out here, it's not like you have to race somebody or, you know, you're in competition with them. Literally, you just have a number. And you're like, okay, I ran this number. What did you run there? And you could really compare, like, your driving, your car, all that stuff to other people. And it's really nice to, you know, gauge improvement, too. that felt really good.
I don't think you're gonna get much. Do you see how smooth everything felt though?
Yeah.
It's not even like you're going fast, it's just smooth.
Yeah.
When you just hit every turn the way that it's supposed to be. Yeah, that, I mean, you're not gonna get much more out of it than that. Like, that was a really, really good lap.
Yeah, I'm gonna come out here in my Civic tonight for the drags, and I'm gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna take it on the road course.
Dude, you know what's gonna be funny is you're gonna come to the end of your freaking race, and you're gonna take that turn at 80 instead of like really slowing down.
I can't take it that fast because the slicks.
No, I know. I'm
but
just
yeah,
saying,
I mean,
like, on accident because
I'll want to. Yeah, I'll be like, oh, I could haul ass on this.
Your muscle memory is gonna come in, and you're gonna be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna take that one, like that. But yeah, like, isn't this car just super rewarding? Like when you get a,
yeah, when you get a good lap, well, you can like kind of tell.
Yep.
You're like, oh, this one's feeling.
Yeah, dude.
Feeling good. You're like, well, that was a good turn. If I could do this next turn, you're like, all right, good turn.
Yes.
Good turn. All right. I kind of messed up that one,
like,
but
I wouldn't be surprised if most of your sessions on that, sections on that were your best of the day. It was a really good lap, man.
Thank you. So another thing is I tightened the seat.
Yeah.
So like
you can't move.
I'm a little bit more in here, like if I wanted to, and I think that helped me out a lot because I think.
Oh, it's hard, man, when you're against the door and you're trying to like brake and clutch and throttle at the same time.
So third session out. How'd I do?
You set the fastest lap, so that was pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was the fastest lap of the day, not the fastest you've done in the car, right?
Nope, but close. But we definitely had headwind down the straight, like 3 miles an hour less than the normal. So not everything was working.
I hit the limiter a couple times where it wasn't hitting the limiter the lap before.
Right.
So that's how I knew it was a faster lap.
Exactly.
So pretty stoked about that. So I did a 155.9? 155?
155, it was like 888 or something like that. Yeah.
Something like that. So he has the little Track Addict app on his phone, and then has some GoPro stuff. So we're gonna get that overlaid. So are you guys probably already seen that? If that was in this video, should have been in this video. But yeah, I mean, it's super crazy. Just, you know, tires.
Right.
Tires and a header.
Tires and brakes and fluid. Those are
the pads. Brake pads
too. Yeah,
well,
these are just the Hawk DTC 30s.
Yeah.
So
it's the stock brakes, but it just has pads.
Exactly.
Pads and fluid.
And lines. Stock
seats and all that stuff, and then just the Nanking tires, which we were just talking about the tires a little bit. But yeah, lots of fun. I think that last session kind of gave me the
green light.
I think I have the itch now.
Yeah.
Again, I think me and Chris were talking about it, how to try to make this a little bit more like entertaining for you guys, and I think it's just going to come down to like challenging our friends, and you know, it being about like, all right, I'm going to try to get faster lap time than you in the same car,
right? You
know, or something like that, versus or get other cars and try to race each other around here and maybe bump each other, pit maneuver. Can you do that?
I don't know. If they don't see it, probably all right.
But yeah, I really appreciate Chris. I'm gonna go ahead and put his YouTube in the link, probably in the little card up here, and in the description. If you guys want to go check out his channel, he has some videos actually out here drag racing the Tesla and doing the road course and this road course in the Tesla and the BRZ on his channel as well. So yeah, I'm glad you're not a creep.
You're right. Still hiding it. But.
Yeah, it's always interesting meeting people off the internet, you know, because you never know, you know. But yeah, it's a sweet little car. I mean, for being stock, and so we were talking about throwing a set of BCs on it, you know, or some coilovers, and you know, what else would you want to do to this thing? K swap, LS swap.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna get a swap eventually. I want to get it kind of as fast as it can be on stock power, so suspension.
And stock, that would almost be like what, 152?
Yeah, like low 150s, 151, 152. It's hard because the newer ones make a little more power, so you can't really compare them exactly, but that seems to be kind of the best times for stock BRZ GT86s.
Yeah.
That kind of.
So, yeah, and this thing's got 65,000 miles on it, so
yeah,
it's not like it's brand new either. So,
no.
It's been
salvage title.
Salvage title. The other quarter panel's been painted already before it was even wrecked this last time, and so he basically replaced lower control arm, strut, fender, toe arm, some lower control arm, and then did a little bit of body work on the side over here. But other than that, bottom of the radiator support was pushed in a little bit because I think the forklift did the auction. But again, I don't know, I'm kind of trying to show you guys that you don't necessarily have to have a crazy fast car to come out and have fun. And these track days, it was what, $50?
Yeah, it's like in between 60 and 80 depending on what time of year and stuff.
Yeah. So this one was what, like 75?
Yeah, this was 80 today.
Okay.
For a half day, or 160 for the whole day.
For a full day, yeah.
Exactly.
And so if you're going to go to a drift track, literally you burn off $200 on the back of your car within the first 10 laps or so, whereas this, you go out and you get a ton of laps and you still got good tires. So save some money there. But yeah, again, really appreciate you guys watching this, and Chris for letting me beat the crap out of his BRZ. Definitely had a lot of fun, and hopefully you guys are looking forward to some more of this content. Let me know what you guys think of this type of stuff, and appreciate you guys watching. We'll see you later.